Hello there, everyone. I know it's been a while, months for sure, but the reason for that is I'm not very adept at making videos, and most of it has to do with the fact that I'm a born writer and not a recorder. But first things first, before I get to the topic of this video, uh, I've decided I'm going to shift, much like my Zaspie page. I'm going to go more blog style with my videos from here on out because it seems that videos that focus around my life and how I traverse through it gain the most viewer retention. So, with that said, let's get on to the topic. And this topic is about a recent update in my life. So, like first things first, I worked at Best Buy after I left the theater, which was a job I held for 5 years, as you probably know. And from there, I experienced a good amount of hours for the first couple months at Best Buy, and then I had to leave because being a seasonal role, they stopped giving me hours. So I got introduced to a job that a cousin of mine, who I've spoken about very often in these videos, uh, that is at the hospital she works at. She's a nurse. Uh, it's for a safety companion position, and that means you're the sitter in the room that watches over the patients if there's a chance that they're harmed to themselves. So I was invited to apply for the job, and although I failed the first time around, she had me apply again, and then she made the managers aware of my application, and through a somewhat lengthy process, I got hired. And but like when it came to starting the job, especially when I realized I was going to get it, I was really, really anxious because I wasn't sure if I had it in me because I'm used to sales. I'm used to selling products, not being very social in realms outside of that. Like I'm used to like if I'm gonna be compassionate and empathic, I'm used to being that with friends, not with strangers. So I needed some great encouragement from my cousin, and here I am. Thankfully, I was given over a month of training, and after getting used to it, uh, this past Saturday, 2 days ago, and yesterday were my first 2 days running the job solo. So I was in a semi-alone position on Saturday, and yesterday I was put into a room a with a patient who was somewhat difficult, but uh, I made it through, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that because, like, when I heard what a lot of these patients possess, like, a lot of them are very, very elderly patients, and thus have a lot of things that often develop with elderly patients, like Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. I've been warned that they can be aggressive and sometimes combative, and that really stressed me out because I know that in in many of these people's confused states, they can try and hurt you if not physically and emotionally. And I'm a very sensitive person, so I wasn't sure how I would take it if they tried lashing out at me in some way. So yesterday I got to experience that firsthand when it was directed at me, and needless to say, I'm surprised. I'm pretty proud of myself that I didn't react to it. I understood that that was kind of out of the patient's control, and that if I'm going to if I'm going to keep this job and if I'm going to do well at it, I need to furthermore I need to stay compassionate. I need to stand my ground, and I need to show them that they're being taken care of, even if they don't think they are. Like, because a lot of them don't even realize where they are. So the most we can do is try and talk them down, give them a very soothing voice, and show them that you're there to keep them safe. And if it weren't for my cousin, I wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. Now, I'm still looking into going into computer science, but this job is already having an impact on me. And I'm definitely interested in helping more people. And that drives me with this page even more because having these experiences at the hospital, however, even though I've had only had a few so far, are really helping me to understand my desire for being compassionate and my desire for helping people. Because, as many of you know, being on the autism spectrum, I often have issues with these kinds of things, like being social, not making a fool of myself. And I really, really want to do better. I want to do better socially. I want to communicate better. And I want to show people, neurotypical or not, that someone like me, someone like you perhaps, can do all this and they can do it efficiently. So, with that said, I'm looking forward to staying with this. I'm planning to stay with this job through the whole of my college career. And I actually graduate with my associate's degree, which won't be of much help to me because it's not in the degree I want. I graduate this Friday, which is the 21st of May. And uh, my real journey won't start until the fall of this year when I transfer to my city's university, which actually has a good computer science program. Now, I'm not sure if this is what I want to do for sure. I'm really hoping I do, as I still have yet to find a real teacher who is good at with my learning style. So for now, I'm just gonna focus on this job and see what I can do to improve myself. And I want to try and make these videos more constantly, especially in this blog style. But with how frazzled my brain is, I often have trouble like communicating these thoughts. I have trouble even conjuring them up. Like it's my posting style on the Facebook page has always been very, very opportunistic and has been very spontaneous. Like I post whenever I get an idea. If I don't have an idea, there's no point in me posting, in my opinion. So uh, since I know that my blog style posts have gotten much more connections on the page, the Zaspie page, I'm going to give it a shot here on YouTube and see what the results are. So, anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a like. Please comment if you want, share, and as always, please subscribe so that you can see more of this stuff like from me. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.